It started with a message from Daniel, a neurologist I once dated briefly in college. We hadn't spoken in years. He texted me, "Weekend getaway? Come clear your mind. It's peaceful here. Bring a blindfold. Trust me." I should have ignored it. But life had been loud. Grief, deadlines, insomnia. The drive to Black Hollow was quiet, almost too quiet, no people. Just rows of black trees. And his house, a brutal concrete structure in the middle of nowhere. He opened the door before I knocked, same smile, too wide now. "Maya," he said, "you're right on time." The walls inside were covered in dark cloth. No mirrors, no windows, just candlelight. I wanted to ask questions. But something about Daniel's presence, his calm, clinical cadence, made me hesitate. "Come in," he said, taking my overnight bag and setting it by the stairs. "Let me show you something." The house seemed to go on longer than it should. Hallways that bent in strange ways, doors that led to rooms with nothing in them, just the sound of something. Breathing? Or maybe it was just the pipes. In one room, a red chair, straps on the arms. He didn't explain. Instead, he handed me the blindfold. Black silk, soft, like something made to lull, not restrain. "Close your eyes," he whispered. "Trust me." I should have said no, but I did it. The moment the fabric touched my skin, the air changed, colder, tighter, like the room was inhaling. I felt his hands guide me, not harshly but precisely, onto a chair. Not the red one, a wooden one, warmer, older. Then, a click, the sound of a tape recorder starting. His voice. Not from him, but from speakers hidden somewhere above.
This is day 1 of Sensory Trial 7, Recurrent Pattern Testing. Subject, M.
At first, the darkness was just silence. Then, it started to feel alive. I felt the floor shake, like something deep underground had just snapped. Daniel stood close, whispering numbers like he was tracking something. 17, 18. I tried to call his name, but even my mouth felt strange, like my face wasn't mine anymore. Far away, I heard something scratching glass. Slowly, then came the sound of kids laughing, only it was backwards, like the sound was being sucked in, not out. The blindfold tightened on its own. Then a voice came from the recorder again. "Pattern found. Breach starting." Daniel grabbed my shoulders. His voice was calm, but I could tell he was scared. "Whatever happens next," he said, "it's still part of the experiment." Thunder shook the house, but something inside it roared back. Lights above us popped. Dust fell like ash. Behind my closed eyes, I saw strange colors I didn't have words for. Then the house tilted, like it was spinning in a direction houses aren't supposed to go. I stayed in my chair, but I felt like I was falling. Something was moving around me. Its footsteps didn't sound normal, like it had too many legs. It sniffed me. I could feel it right next to my skin. I whispered, "Daniel, stop this." He sounded far away. "I can't. If we shut it down now, it might stay here." The creature touched my leg. It was cold. I wanted to scream. It breathed in, and with it, I felt something leave me. Memories, small ones, a beach, a smell, gone. I stood alone in the grass, shaking. The house, if you could still call it that, was gone. In its place was something pulsing and glowing, like a heart buried in the dirt. Then that too faded, and the forest was just quiet. I called out for Daniel again and again. Nothing. My phone had no signal. The sky looked wrong, like the stars were in different places. So I walked. Hours, maybe. The forest didn't end. Eventually, I found a road, or what looked like one. A car passed. I waved. It didn't stop. When I finally made it back to town, everything felt off. The clocks ran too fast. Lights flickered when I walked by, and people looked at me like they knew something I didn't. I went home, tried to sleep. But every time I closed my eyes, I heard that voice from the tape. "Pattern found. Breach confirmed." If you're hearing this, she made it out. It's been 3 weeks. No one believes me. Not the police, not my friends. They say Daniel's name isn't in any university records. The house doesn't show up on any map. The texts are gone from my phone. but I know what I felt, what I heard, and I know I left something behind in that house. Or maybe it left something inside me. I don't sleep much now. When I do, I dream in colors that don't exist. I hear footsteps in my apartment at night, even though I live alone. And sometimes, just before dawn, I swear, I hear Daniel's voice outside my window, whispering, "Close your eyes, Maya. It's still open."